Okay, in this video, I'm going to take you through the process to solve the problems on your practice from last night. So J, -3, 1. So I plot these points, -3, 1, that's J. 3, 3, and that is O. 5, 7, and that's point H. And then N, -1, 5. And if I go ahead and connect my dots and label my points, so here's H, here's O, here's N, here's J. And it wants to know, it says use the coordinates to prove that the quadrilateral John is a parallelogram. So I'm going to find the slopes of Jn, of OH, NH, and JO. So Jn, if I start at J, I count up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 2. So 4 over 2, which is a slope of 2. OH, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 2, same thing, 4 over 2, which again gives me a slope of 2. So these two lines opposite have the same slope. NH, if I count, I'm going up 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 over 6, slope of 1/3. And JO, if I count up, I'm going up 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, 2 over 6, which also is a slope of 1/3. So based on those slopes, the opposite sides um, have the same slope, thus telling us that they're parallel. So yes, it is a parallelogram. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, they want us to plot the points L, E, A, and P, and again, prove or disprove that it's a parallelogram. So I'm going to plot my points, -3, 1, that's L, 2, 6, that's E, A is 9, 5, and P is 4, 0. So again, I connect my dots. Again, I'm going to go ahead and check my slope. So I'm going to do EA, LP, those are opposite sides, and then EL and AP are opposite sides. So EA, if I start at E, I'm going to go down 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's going to be a slope of -1/7. LP, I'm going to go down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, slope of -1/7. EL, let's start at L. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 over 5 gives me a slope of 1. And then AP, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, a slope of 1. And 5 over 5 is 1. So very similar to the first problem. Again, opposite sides have the same slope. So again, yes, it is a parallelogram. Okay, so that's the second problem on the practice. Okay, the next problem, this is on the second page. They want you to find all the values, so find A, B, and then also find X. On this one, I'm going to go ahead and start with probably the easiest one. We know since this is a parallelogram, the opposite angles are the same. So B has to be 71 degrees. A, we know these are consecutive, so these two angles have to add up to 180. So if I do 180 minus the 71, that's going to give me angle A. And if 180 minus 71 is going to be 109. So there's A and B. For X, I know that these opposite sides have to be the same. So I can either set these equal or I can set these equal. So I'm going to go ahead and do the top and the bottom. 7x minus 6 equals 22. If I add 6, 7x equals 28. If I divide by 7, that tells me x is going to be equal to 4. I could have done the same thing here. I could have done 4x plus 2 equals 18. That would have also given me an x value of 4. Okay, for this next problem, if I fill in what they give me, they say that the diagonals AC and DB intersect at E. AE is 3x minus 4, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. And I know that EC is x plus 12. So if I go ahead, since this is a parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other. They want us to find the value of x. I'm just going to set 3x minus 4 equal to x plus 12. If I subtract x, that gives me 2x minus 4 equals 12. And if I add 4 to both sides, 2x equals 16. If I divide by 2, x equals 8. The best choice here would be number 1. X is going to be 8. All right, the last problem on the practice. It says, in the diagram below of the parallelogram ABCD with diagonals AC and BD, measure of angle 1 is 45, so I'm going to fill this in. And DCB is 120, so this whole angle is 120. They want us to find the measure of angle 2. Okay, so we know that ADC and BCD are going to be supplementary. So one way we could do is we could say 45 plus angle 2 plus 120 equals 180. Well, 45 and 120, that is 165. And then to find angle 2, if I subtract 165 from that, measure of angle 2 has to be 15. The best choice here would be, again, option number 1, 15 degrees.